Good evening, beautiful people of Portage, Michigan, and welcome to PCTV's coverage of Portage Central boys basketball on the Portage Central YouTube channel. The 11-8 Lakeshore Lancers will take on the 12-6 Mustangs tonight. The last meetup, the Portage Central Mustangs edged one out over Lakeshore in overtime. I'm Ben Liddell alongside Nolan Rozankovich, and we will be covering the action this evening. Nolan, before we start, give us a quick rundown and some keys to the game.
Yeah, second meeting between these two teams. Lakeshore's having a pretty solid season to their standards this year. Like you said, at 11-8. Had that big win over Portage Northern early in December. And the last time these two met up, it was a barn burner. Lakeshore, the students came out, great environment there in Lakeshore, and took a huge second half from Ben Johnson and a game-tying three as time expired to send the game into overtime, where the Mustangs eventually won. But, yeah, Lakeshore matches up well against this team. They don't make many mistakes, and that leads in to kind of the keys of the game. Lakeshore's got to be patient, and they got to force a lot of Mustang turnovers. Mustangs can't turn the ball over, and they got to hit some shots, get going early, and Lakeshore can't let Cardi Colbert and Ben Johnson get hot from three, and the Lancers need to get to the basket and get some buckets down there, get some consistent offense.
Sounds good. Starting for Lakeshore Lancers is going to be Ethan Thomas, Garrett Thomas, Eli Nedlinger, Grant Chase, and Braden Holyoke. Starting for your Portage Central Mustangs will be Cardi Colbert, Ben Johnson, AJ Giebel, Gladson Leoboris, and Chase Fike.
Miss from Johnson there. Mustangs getting some good looks early.
It's going to be Grant Thomas taking it up the floor, swings it over to Ethan Thomas, back over to Grant Chase. Excuse me. Wow. It's going to be the first bucket of the game. It's going to be from Garrett Thomas.
Yeah, good drive there from Thomas. Both the Thomas guards.
Ben Johnson takes it up, swings it over to Cardi.
Getting the offense going here.
Cardi slowing it down, swings it into Gladson. Gladson looking for somebody. Back over to Cardi. Giebel has it on the wing. Over to Ben Johnson, almost picked off.
Got to see some more off-ball movement here from the Mustangs, even though they are getting set up in that offense. Just move things around.
AJ Giebel takes it to the top. Chase Fike at the wing, trying to make a play move out of it. Ben Johnson hand off to AJ Giebel. He just got to go up for it, and it's going to be off the backboard.
I think he was looking for a foul there. The Lancers ball. Great pass there.
Drive from Grant Chase, going to be swatted away.
That was great timing from the senior Larabors. He's crafty. He's been along the program for a long time.
Off of a hot game the other day, huh?
Yeah. Had a huge game against Vicksburg. There's a good poke out by Giebel.
It's going to be Garrett Thomas inbounding for Lancers.
Yeah, Larabor is kind of an X factor for this team at times. When he's hitting shots, getting hot, Mustangs look good.
He's going to chuck it out to Braden Holyoke. Finds Garrett Thomas again. Swings it over to Grant Chase. All the way over to Eli in the corner.
The patient Lakeshore is here.
Gladson tries to poke it out from Garrett Thomas. He's going to go for the drive, and he's going to miss.
Lakeshore wanted the foul there.
Breakaway for Portage Central. Dump off to Chase Fike, and it's good.
Flashy pass there from Colbert, showing more and more playmaking strides as this season goes on. Love to see it.
Very defensive game to start off. Ooh, it's going to be a push in the back from Fike.
That's a tough one.
Braden Holyoke goes down.
Holyoke might have sold that one a little bit. That's part of the game. Fike's got to keep his hands clean early here.
Got to do what you got to do.
He's been in foul trouble a couple of these games, especially in smack play. We'll see if he can take
Garrett
patient.
Thomas to Ethan Thomas in the corner. He's going to airball. Gladson Leoboris is going to rebound that. Cardi taking it up the floor. Screen by Chase Fike. Cardi's going to reset at the top. Gladson on the wing, over to Giebel. Fike at the top. Johnson cuts through, nothing there. Colbert, bounce off the knee from deep. Off the back.
Good. And Lakeshore does a good job of not letting the Mustangs get in transition. And there,
Garrett Thomas loses it. Bodies on the floor. Oh, it's going to be a jump ball.
Look at the hustle there from Ben Johnson, the superstar.
5 bodies at the floor out once. It's going to be Lakeshore's ball anyway.
And the student section, Portage Central tonight, coming out a little bit on a Wednesday night against Lakeshore. Last game for these seniors here in this building. Last game of the season in this building for the Mustangs.
Garrett Thomas over to Grant Chase. Picked away by Chase Fike, but he claims it back.
Good hands there.
Garrett Thomas at the top. Over to Braden Holyoke, who loses it and claims it back. Oh, intercepted by Chase Fike, swatted away by Gladson.
Great hands from Larabors and Fike there.
Johnson taking it up the floor. Making a move, finds a lane. Dumps it off to Cardi. That is a pro move right there.
Ben Johnson, how do you do?
Wide open, Eli Nidlinger swings it over to Ethan Thomas, back to Grant Chase. He's going to pull a jumper, and he's going to make it.
Yeah, great move there from Chase.
Good response.
Show me hints of Paul George on that one.
Ben Johnson at the top. Over to Fike. Fike looking for somebody.
Clear it out.
Johnson making moves. He's going to pull up, and it's going to be blocked. But Chase Fike does not know that. He's going to swing it in, and it's off Ethan Thomas's leg for Lakeshore. So it's going to be Portage Central's ball.
I really hope someone got a hand on that Ben Johnson jumper, especially for his confidence. But great play there by Fike.
A.J. Giebel at the top of the key.
A lot like the JV game. This one low scoring early on.
Oh, that's a great move. Left hand lay for Giebel.
Now these Mustangs buckets has been great moves. Drive to the bucket.
Tristan Williams fresh in with a right next to him Micah Kugel. He goes up for it. Ben Johnson hits him in the back. That's going to be a foul.
Looks like Johnson thought he got all ball there, but ref said it was some contact in the lower body. Mustangs now making a sub.
Micah Kugel comes into the game, and he's at the line already. First free throws of the game.
Yeah, he's smaller in frame, but making plays early on here. Very composed.
Off the front, off the back, off the front, no good.
Had a couple of those in the hoops today. Wasn't able to go my way sometimes, but you know, great thing is consistency. Just keep going out there, keep playing, keep shooting. Kids at home.
Second one is good. Nolan Bloomquist and Cam Noe come in for Chase Fike and A.J. Giebel.
Bloomquist's 3-point streak ended last night. Very sad for him. But
Gladson on the wing. Cardi at the top. Dumps it off to Ben Johnson for 3, and it's good.
That's what you love to see early.
9-5. Micah with the ball. Swings it over to Grant Chase. Tristan Williams in the corner for a response, and it's no good. Rebounded.
Despite the miss, you can
Ben
see
Johnson.
the gravity of Grant Chase there, drawing in defenders.
Cardi Colbert.
Good move there from Larabors, can't fall.
Tristan Williams bringing it up the floor for the Lancers. Nolan Bloomquist steals it away. He gets it back.
Love to see the hustle that kid.
Oh, aggressive pass over to Micah Kugel, and Micah Kugel cannot hold on. It's going to be Portage Central's ball.
You know, I was thinking earlier, I'd name, you know, a future pet, maybe even a future son of mine, Bloomquist, man, the way that kid hustles.
He's got some grit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Definitely a guy you want in your locker room.
Multi-sport athlete, baseball, football, basketball.
All-around great guy, and a tough move from Cam Noe using his big body.
Oh!
Dumped off to BJ5, and it's good.
Look at the energy from the Mustangs.
And it's going to be a timeout for Lakeshore.
See big dog Cam Noe getting the bucket there, and then
comes in, and he's bringing the energy, that's for sure.
Yeah, and then the quick hands to Colbert getting a bucket there. We'll be right back after this timeout.
All right, here we go. And we're back.
Gaiman into the game here.
It's going to be Lakeshore's ball. Grant Chase inbounding for the Lancers.
Yeah, I'd like to see Grant Chase get involved a lot here with the gravity he pulls in. Just give him the ball.
Kugel bringing it down the floor. It's going to find Chase back to Kugel. Williams at the logo. Trying to make a move.
Oh,
dumped off. It's going to be blocked.
Interesting shot selection.
Cardi gets the rebound, finds Bloomquist. Driving. Gladson on the wing. Off the back. No good.
Mustang generating a lot of good looks. Now it'll fall there for Larabers. So far early on, going a lot better than the first meeting. Mustangs getting consistent buckets and using their athleticism and discipline defensively.
Ben Coleman comes in for Gladson Laraboris, and A.J. Giebel comes in for Cardi Colbert.
Smaller lineup out here, but they make up for it in athleticism and hustle for sure.
Kugel to Chase, back to Kugel. To Holok, to Kugel. Intercepted by Joseph Gaiman. He's going to slow it down, dump it over to Coleman, back over to Gaiman. Just slow it down. Giebel takes it to the top. Reset. Bloomquist on the in the corner, makes a tough drive, misses it, tries to grab his own rebound.
Oh,
swings it back in. Kim Noe has it. Gaiman in the corner. Makes a drive. Chucks it up. No good.
Despite the miss there.
Oh, yeah. Aggressive. Thumbs up.
And
that's a jump ball.
To any Hope football fans out there, you're going to see a lot of that in the next coming years. Love the hustle on this kid, man. They got a good one.
They got a really good one. Aggressive. Determined.
Grit.
Grit. One pride. Came Noe for the drive, and he loses it. Off Bloomquist's foot, diving Tristan Williams. Braden Holok. Over to Ethan Thomas. Over to Micah. Now back to Williams. Looking for something.
Mustangs bench get involved here.
Grant Chase, minute left in the quarter. Ethan Thomas over to Williams. Into Holok.
Good look.
For three. No good. A.J. Giebel with the rebound.
Williams missed a couple early on here. He's got to keep shooting them while he's open. Command the respect of that defense.
Got to keep him in the game. He's a big body, aggressive player. Swings the ball around.
Been in the right spot.
Giebel's going to run this clock down.
Yeah, smart here from the Mustangs. Got an 8-point lead. Don't take any unnecessary risks. Going in the head.
Over to Gaiman. Gaiman finds Coleman at the top. Ooh. Swings Bloomquist at the wing. He goes to drive. And it's good.
Strong drive.
A good bucket. Any Calvin fans, you're going to see a lot of that next year.
Great end of the quarter for the Mustangs. See some football players out there.
A lot of scoring for Lancers. They need to find something.
And head coach Sean Schroeder for Lakeshore is animated over there. Unhappy with the refereeing early on. Thought that might have been a charge on Bloomquist. And we'll be right back.
And we're back. Entering the second quarter. Lakeshore's ball. Grant Chase inbounding.
Starters back in for the Mustangs.
Kugel has the ball. Bring it up. Cardi playing some defense. Ethan Thomas. Top of the key, look for something. Doesn't have anything. Grant Chase on the wing. Back to Kugel at the top. Ethan Thomas rotating through. He has the ball. Finding nothing. Kugel fakes the jumper.
Great defense from the Mustangs here.
Kugel jumper, and it's good. What a good bucket. That's a pro move right there.
That's a great move by Kugel, but I think the Lancers using a lot of pick and roll, using a lot of screens here. Mustangs just too switchable, too athletic for that.
No look pass from Cardi to Laboris. Ben Johnson in the corner, back over to Laboris. Colbert at the top, getting a reset. Gladson at the wing. Johnson looking for a shot, doesn't have anything. Fike at the top. Cardi trying to make a driving move. It's going to be swatted away. Over to Ben Johnson in the corner. He's going to take it anyway, even with a hand in the face. It's good. 18-17.
The stick-to-itiveness. Colbert.
Kugel fumbles, but it passes over to Chase. Thomas over to Larson. First appearance for Lakeshore.
Wow.
Cardi rushing it down the court. He's going to drive it, swing out to nobody.
That one didn't go the Mustangs' way, but the activity offensively for the Mustangs has blown Lakeshore out of the water. You see a lot more off-ball movement, off-ball screens. I think Lakeshore seems to be a little bit more creative offensively here, especially they're not quite to the same level of athletes as the Mustangs have. They don't have the same level of switchability.
Kugel is a little guy, but he's got it all. If he's just got some screens for him, get him open, get him shooting, this could be a very close game very quick.
Reminds me a lot of Ben Liddell on the basketball court.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, tough bucket from Garrett Thomas as he just got subbed in. AJ Giebel.
His jumper might not be the prettiest, but he can fill it up, man. Great scorer.
Just like Halliburton, huh?
Yeah, does remind me a lot of him. Shades of, some would say.
Shades, yes. Johnson at the top, resetting.
Prayers up to.
He's going to pull it from NBA range off the back. That's a no good.
As I was saying, we wish Tyrese Halliburton the best in his continued recovery.
Absolutely. Tragic.
Yeah.
Ethan Thomas from deep. Off the back rim. Going to be rebounded by Giebel. Taking it up the floor for Portage Central. Colbert driving.
Wow.
Offhand layup, and it's no good. Gladson gets it back. Oh, it's fumbled around. And
I'd call a timeout if I was Coach Schroeder here to just talk to the offense. Oh!
Some boos in the crowd.
Mustangs.
We got some angry fans, huh?
Mustangs vehemently against that call.
They want that one back.
Might be some angry eyes to the refs, but got to give props to the MHSAA, getting a fresh set of refs in from the JV to the varsity game.
Yes, very good.
These guys look replenished and ready to go.
We're back with Braden Holyoke. Finds an open Kugel, and he's missing the layup.
Can't go, but that looked a lot better offensively for Lakeshore.
Cannot miss that shot, though. Cardi from three falls away. They're going to call it.
And they call a flop on Colbert?
Flop on Colbert, I believe.
Or
perfect hair. You said it the other day.
wow.
I didn't think it was illegal to fall. Interesting call.
Maybe they're saying he kicked the leg out a little bit, but I was at quite the angle to see.
No, we're way up here. Garrett Thomas with the ball, looking for something, passes it over to Larson.
You know, maybe
Larson
one day
Kugel.
we can get student journalism at that scorer's table.
That would be great. Get some fresh eyes on courtside view.
Good effort by Hook to get a hand in there, or Holick, sorry, to get a hand in there. Will be Mustangs ball.
Johnson inbounding it to Colbert.
This lineup getting a lot of run for the Mustangs. Starters have stayed in for the entirety of the second quarter so far.
Colbert looking for somebody, jumps over to Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson swings it to Giebel. Doesn't have anything. Over to Cardi again. at the wing. Going to take it to top, reset.
And the Mustangs sort of mastering that skip pass. I wonder if that's a priority for Coach Vanderhorst.
Giebel to Colbert. Colbert, pump fake, jumper. Off the back rim, rebounded by Laboris.
Good stop and go there from Colbert.
Laboris should probably go back up with that. He's the bigger man in that situation.
Yeah.
Johnson at the top. Portage Central is doing a great job of resetting when they don't have their way.
Might look like that, but, I mean, Thomas got a big frame on him, big shoulders. It's a muscle.
Cardi swinging it out to Laboris. And they're going to say travel on Laboris.
Garrett Thomas, all that muscle on him, built like an action figure, some would say.
Braden Holo over to Ethan Thomas in the corner, and it's off the front rim. Great look, though.
You got to keep shooting those here for Lakeshore, kind of a slower game. You get an open shot, you got to let that fly.
Just some more legs, and it's in. Laboris drives, doesn't have anything. Intercepted, recovered back by Colbert. Colbert finds Fike in the paint. Fike's got to go up with that. But he's going to swing it out to Johnson, who's a reliable source. Off the back rim.
Johnson was hot before that.
There's a breakaway. Braden Holok against Chase Fike. And it's going to be counted and one.
That's a big bucket. Could be momentum swinger here for the Lancers.
Could be a three-point play. Would put them at a 5-point deficit.
And Larson and Holick, Chase and Holick been a little quiet here. Those are the guys they're trying to run through, but in transition, Holick big there. We'll see if the Lancers can get in transition a little bit more, force more turnovers, which is what they're so good at.
Portage Central with some fresh legs on the court.
Haneke his first minutes of the game.
And it's good. It's going to be a 6-point deficit. Excuse me.
Haneke seems to just do the right thing on the court, make some plays here and there, and he's a good guy good body to throw out there.
Move the ball around.
Got some decent length on him too.
He sure does. Trap, Bloomquist in the corner, going to be taken by Larson. Tries to throw it over the shoulder.
Great hustle from a great athlete.
Neidlinger, and he falls to the ground. No good from Giebel on the layup.
Pace picking up here for both teams.
Ethan Thomas in the corner. He fakes it. They're going to call Bloomquist from the back.
Yeah. Yeah, Bloomquist from the back there. Got to be a little more conservative with his hands there.
Eli Neidlinger was fouled. So they find Holo.
Holick again.
And they're going to count it and one.
And the pace picking up here. The Lancers getting in transition a little bit. That's a benefit to them for sure, as the Mustangs offense in the half court has been really good so far, and the Lakeshore's not so much. But
the Mustangs are going to have to stop these Lancers because when they're on the roll, they're hard to stop.
Yeah. Lakeshore's got to force some turnovers here, but that's a 6-0 run very quickly there.
Down 3. Full court press from the Lancers. Ben Johnson finds an open Haneke.
Yeah.
Oh, and he blows the layup.
He heard footsteps, saw too much green grass, overthunk it there.
Haneke could have had a dribble, but he decided to walk it off from the free throw line.
Yeah,
a little uncomfortable off the hand
pass.
going straight into the hoop.
Yeah, transition.
It's a learning point. Chucks it up to Giebel. Oh,
wow.
Neidlinger is going to intercept that.
Great hustle there.
Going to call foul on Giebel.
The Mustangs got to get in their offense here to end the half.
They got to start playing cleaner. There's been a lot of calls on the Mustangs in this past few
couple
minutes.
errors, couple turnovers. Lakeshore getting in transition a little bit, get into what they like to do, get out and run. Ooh, little drop.
Neidlinger, Eli. First point bucket is good. Interesting form, but it works.
Yeah, I mean, a couple of these guys might be a little bit unorthodox, but about these, smaller school, or not necessarily smaller schools, but I mean, these guys are athletic and they do things their own way, and it seems to work for them.
going to be a 1-point lead for the Mustangs. Bloomquist open for the wing, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Solid look there.
Braden Holyoke finds Grant Thomas. Neidlinger. Foul. These refs are not joking around.
And Neidlinger plays like a fire hydrant personified tonight. Great athleticism, a great center of mass. Pretty low down there. Oh, short. Get some buckets here. Could tie it up.
And these Mustang fans are not happy.
8-0 run right now.
No good for the second. Cam Noe reaches, claw arm, grabs that for the rebound. Ben Johnson taking it up the court.
That could have been the corral effect there.
Bloomquist at the top. Reset.
We're sorry, the Stampede. Don't mean to disrespect the school story like that.
Shoot forever at Portage Central. Go ahead and stop by the corral. Get your merch.
Sure.
Grab a slushie.
That quarter zip they have is beautiful.
Beautiful.
Some people would say hermoso.
If I knew what that meant, I would agree.
Shout out to all the Spanish-speaking viewers on the broadcast tonight. We don't currently have any Espanol broadcasts at the current moment.
See. Wow, tough bucket from Ethan Thomas is going to put him at the lead. 30 seconds left in this half.
He can play a little bit. He's feeling himself out there. Both of the Thomases. Good drive there.
A little smaller, but gets to the bucket and count it.
10-0 run to close the half right
Reach
now.
in from Neidlinger on Johnson.
And those were some rough minutes without Colbert. Seems to settle things down for the Mustangs.
Colbert and Coleman come in for Cam Noe and AJ Giebel.
Speaking of Cole, J. Cole's new album just dropped. You listened to that yet, Ben?
I have not, but I will. I'll
good
get an
tunes
ear
on
on
there.
that one. Cardi, 20 seconds left. Johnson. Bloomquist looking for it. Doesn't have it. Over to Cardi. Has an open look. Closed out. Tough bucket, and it's good.
Beautiful.
That is a pro move.
Cardi Colbert, man. Wow.
No good at the buzzer. And it's going to be a 1-point lead after the Mustangs were holding a 11-point lead.
Yeah, and that first half, man, that was a fun one to watch for sure. Defensively, the pace has changed up a lot. We saw the first quarter, a slower pace game. Mustangs getting into their offense and dominating, and then they started forcing some turnovers. Things got into transition, and Lakeshore got in the lead there. And Cardi Colbert, I think, got to be a player of the first half there. I mean,
absolutely.
The on-off metrics, we don't have those for high school basketball yet.
And you could see,
yeah,
off the court, Portage Central was in shambles for a hot minute.
Yeah, we're going to want to see a lot of Cardi Colbert minutes here in the second half.
And Portage Central leads 20-19 as we will close off and meet you back at the next half. Welcome back to PCTV's coverage of the Portage Central boys basketball. Currently, the Portage Central Mustangs lead 20-19 over the Lakeshore Lancers.
Yeah, it was a fun first half of basketball. Lots of changes in pace. And Lakeshore played some great hoops to close out there, ended on a 10-2 run. Cardi Colbert crucial in that first half.
Gladson from three, and it's good. Start off the first half with a three from the corner.
Yeah, that's a guy, if he gets going from three, you're extremely scared as an opposing coach or player or fan.
Grant Chase over to, who is that? That's going to be Garrett Thomas, Ethan Thomas in the corner. Going to drive to the middle, doesn't find it. Brings it back to the top, back into Braden Holyoke. Left hand, and it's no good. Ethan Thomas to the top to Nidlinger. Braden Holyoke finds it, and he has a good bucket.
And despite the slow pace, kind of a modern offense for the Lancers with that 4-out, 1 big man setup in the half court.
Giebel at the logo with the ball. Gladson on the wing to Johnson. Johnson had Gladson. Didn't want to give it to him. Giebel, Fike, intercepted.
Tough one.
Fade away to the defense. Braden Holyoke on the breakaway, and it's good.
Yeah, Fike got up.
1v2.
Fike got up in the air there. Didn't really know what he was doing with it.
Got nervous.
Holyoke on the fast break. You know, coaches say to not make those jump passes, but if you know where you're going, it's not a terrible play to make.
Ooh, good move. Johnson at the wing. Gladson now at the other wing.
Wow.
Make a drive, and it's going to be no good.
Good job using his body there. Mustangs want to
draw
foul.
the foul. Thomas taking it up for Lancers. Over to Garrett Thomas. Now Nidlinger has the ball.
A great job by both the Thomases today. Staying composed, keeping this Lakeshore offense composed, especially in the half court.
I want to say they're brothers. Similar hair. Not sure, though.
Not too familiar with the family trees, both those young men.
Cardi taking it up the floor. Tries to find something. Johnson from deep, and it's no good. Giebel finds Fike. Uh-oh.
Eye poke there.
Eli Nidlinger. Gladson at three, no good.
A lot going on there.
Braden Holyoke comes out. Oh, he almost loses the dribble.
And they'll play on. No timeout.
Goes for the layup. No good. Nidlinger with one eye.
Aim for the middle one, as a wise man once said. Doesn't fall, though. Shout out to LeBron James.
He's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, he's an up-and-coming player. Not too many people know about him yet.
Oh, yeah, he's niche. He's 100%.
Another
Nidlinger, one-iyer. No good.
Yeah.
Braden loses it.
Not everyone can shoot for the middle hoop. You might have been seeing 5 out there.
Or nothing. Ooh! Tough pass to Fike. Fike goes up, and looks like there's going to be a foul, too.
It's been a beautiful game tonight from Cardi Colbert. When he drives it, he sucks the D in, gets everyone else involved. I mean, when you talk about a playmaker, you think of Cardi Colbert immediately and how he's been playing today. He's not the system. He's not a part of the system. He is the system. Not really, though.
Fike knocks it down for the three-point play. That's going to put them up 3 points against the Lancers. Fike comes out for Noe.
Yeah, back on Colbert. He's just been an engine tonight. Loving how he's playing. And another spot in the half-court offense. We'll see if Lakeshore makes some adjustments at halftime.
Garrett Thomas over to Grant Chase. Now Ethan Thomas finds
ball
Braden
movement.
Hoke in the middle, and he puts it up. Good bucket. Braden Hoke is just finding this backboard.
Mustangs got to be more attentive, a little bit more active defensively there.
Johnson forces it to Noe. Noe didn't have it. Never had it.
Noe's got to get back here.
Holyoke swings it far up top.
Good ball movement.
Oh, Wilson in the corner. Garrett Thomas looking for something.
Good look
good
there.
Layup. Gladson smacks the backboard. It's going to be a timeout. for
Garrett
Portage
Thomas.
Central.
Can tell he's been hitting the gym, man. Getting to the rim there.
That was a tough bucket against a strong and big Gladson Little
Yeah,
Horse.
and those are some long arms on that young man. Strong arms, too.
Strong, very strong.
Yeah. Great job by him to get to the basket there. I mean, Lakeshore's in the lead here. I don't think we expected them to be here despite what happened in the first meeting. Lakeshore's playing some great basketball right now, and they're scoring at will, especially after that slow start.
And I don't think any of their points have been from beyond the arc, so they're finding the paint and they're just putting it up the glass.
Yeah, if so, it's been very minimal, but they're getting their baskets on a plethora of ways, whether that be, swinging the ball around, finding the guy in the middle, whether that be Holick or Grant Chase. But yeah, I'm really liking how the Lancers are playing right now. I like to see the Mustangs be a bit more active defensively and maybe a bit more disciplined, and also limit turnovers.
Absolutely. Cardi taking it up the floor for the Mustangs. Coleman is in for Giebel. Johnson tries to find it. Cardi in the corner. Give me three. No good. Good rebound by Noe. He's going to go up for it.
There
and
we
be
go.
fouled. Meet him at the line.
That might be the type of play where Noe gets to go in a little bit here. He needs to show a little bit more motor, a little bit more engine for this Mustangs defense and offense. And, oh, yeah, great sub by Vanderhorst. Two engine guys. If you were tuned in for halftime, you saw that halftime shootout. Your very own Ben Liddell and Nolan Rozankovich. Splash, splash, green, green, money from three.
M&M's prize.
For sure.
Noe's second one does not fall.
Has progressed a lot shooting from the free throw line this year, Cam Noe.
Absolutely.
Definitely he could be scary by his senior year here.
Very.
If he's not already gone for football.
If you don't know, now you know. Amazing athlete.
Yeah.
Great football player.
Gotta hope. There we go. Mustangs ball. And that's the motor there from Gaiman. And Bloomquist. Great sub by Vanderhorst. Saw the team kind of lacking a little bit of energy there.
Johnson taking it up the court for the Mustangs.
He's been quiet early on in the second half. We'll see if maybe they get an action to get him going.
If he gets one from beyond the arc, I don't know if he can stop him. No, he loses it.
The Mustangs offense continues to struggle without Colbert.
And it's a tied ball game still. 27-27.
Yeah, outside of that, the first quarter in that Lakeshore run, it's been pretty tight-knit since then.
Kugel back in.
I liked what Kugel did in that first half of the Lakeshore offense. We'll see if he can continue it here. Create a lot of opportunities for them.
Tristan Williams has the ball at the top of the key. Looking for somebody. He's wide open, but
Could've
he
let
gives
that
it
one
away
fly.
to Grant Chase.
He was cold early on in that first half. Maybe the
Chase to
Mustangs leave him open.
Kugel trying to make a move. Over to Williams. Gonna be timeout for the Lancers.
Good time out there, a long possession for Lakeshore. And we'll see what adjustments Coach Schroeder has coming in to end the third quarter here.
We will be back after this timeout. And we are back.
Yeah, good third quarter so far. Back and forth, for sure. Cam Noe staying out on the floor. in. Chase Fike a long rest here. We'll see if he comes back.
Portage Central is going to have to play some aggressive defense if they want to take away with this.
Good hands from Johnson, active hands. That's a momentum swinger.
Garrett
Off the
Thomas
ATO.
tumbles. Ball goes down with, out of bounds. Portage Central's ball. Ben Johnson taking up the court.
This is what they call the football lineup here for the Mustangs. 4 elite football players.
Ben Johnson on the wing, and it's good.
Woo! And that's what it does. They clear up space down low for Johnson and just fire some threes. Big shot there from him.
Oh, aggressive. Bloomquist thinks it's off of the.
And if you're familiar with Call of Duty, that looks like a slide cancel there from Nolan Bloomquist.
Absolutely.
He can move all over the court.
He got a little
true
boost
athlete.
of energy there, didn't
Yeah.
he? Intercepted
Oh,
Cam
Cam Noe.
Bloomquist gets the ball anyway, finds Coleman wide open.
Showtime!
And it's good. Some energy from the Mustangs.
Haven't been as good in transition this year as years past, but that's a good flash right there.
And
another one.
Grant Chase loses it.
Look at that Mustangs bench. Coach Vanderhorst fired up.
It's going to be Bloomquist inbounding it.
I mean, that's huge 5-0 run there for the Mustangs.
Johnson taking it up the court.
Got a lot of thoughts in his head, man.
Quick move from the top, and it's good.
Ben Johnson.
Do not let him get hot.
Woo! 8-0 run for the Mustangs.
And it's turned over by Braden.
Look at the energy.
Cam Noe talking his crap.
This is a Wednesday night, folks.
And the small but loud student section for Portage Central is making an impact.
You know, Portage Muskies defender Ben Berry told me you just need a couple guys.
Just a couple
Quantity
guys.
over quality in the student section.
If they want it enough, they'll make it happen. Ben Johnson for the layup. Put back by Cam Noe, no good.
Wow,
But
the hustle.
Bloomquist. Oh, and that's
Oh.
a foul.
Whoa. Looked to be accidental there. Good discipline for both guys, but great hustle from Bloomquist. We'll clear it up with the refs.
Props to Tristan Williams for just walking away after the ball's after him.
Yeah, I love this one for both these teams. Both obviously well-coached teams, but the Coach Schroeder not very happy with that. He wants a technical foul. I mean,
Bloomquist inbounding.
didn't look intentional to me, but
It's going to be poked out by Peter Larson. Stays with the Mustangs.
and back to the Ben Berry comment, it can be all genders. Doesn't have to be just guys.
Absolutely.
Here's Johnson.
Cam Noe for the pick and roll. Ben
Oh.
Johnson's feeling himself. In and out.
Heat check there.
Peter Larson comes down with it.
You know,
Ben Coleman has a hand in there. That's going to be a jump ball, but Lakeshore's ball.
a lot of people against the heat check. I say why not let it fly, especially if you're a guy like Ben Johnson that can shoot the skin off of the ball when he's going. And that felt like it right there.
That is no joke. Low scoring game here, but
And there was a tech there, not too clear who that was called on.
Ben Johnson's going to shoot it for the Mustangs.
And it looks like he was on Coach Sean Schroeder. He's getting animated, maybe letting his emotions get the best of him here.
First one down for Johnson.
And as a coach, I understand standing up for your team. You know, I love Coach J.B. Bickerstaff for the Pistons. He does get a lot of texts, but, I mean, in a game like this, down that many points, you got to keep your composure, especially for some small things like that.
Absolutely. Have a little class.
I mean, these refs are doing their best. They're high school basketball refs. They do a pretty good job.
Absolutely.
In my eyes.
We appreciate them.
Yeah.
Cam Noe, system guy, finds Johnson. Johnson with
Oh.
a fake jumper. Bring it over it. Off the front of the rim.
That looked great. Cam Noe
Cam
with the hustle.
Noe. Great hustle, but turned over by Bloomquist.
Ball's going all over the place here. Lakeshore's got to get down the court.
Central playing with some aggression right now.
Ooh.
Smart had to throw it up, give it a chance,
Yeah,
but it's a 10-point lead and a 10-0 run for the Portage Central Mustangs.
That's how you close out a quarter. Lakeshore used that timeout with a tie game, and then Mustangs came out with passion and energy. That's what I want to see in this fourth quarter from both teams, especially the Mustangs.
Absolutely. Starting with Bloomquist's aggression and
Yeah.
energy, fired up everybody else. Ben Johnson connected on some threes.
Yeah, like I said, it started with that sub of Bloomquist and Gaiman, two great friends off the court, and they came in with lots of energy.
Great
And
football players, play physical, play
Athletic.
aggressive. They do it, though.
Yeah.
Just need some guys like that every now and then.
And, you know, I don't mean to be cliche here, but those are who I define as gritty locker room guys.
Absolutely.
They're, you know, big personalities.
Vocal, that's for sure,
Yeah,
but
vocal leaders in the locker
they
room.
get the message through to everybody.
Yeah.
Make sure everybody's on the same page all the time.
Your Gaiman, huge member of our Portage Central TV internship class. He has a great job in there. Great
Absolutely.
journalist as well as basketball player, football player. And going into the fourth here. Also, Gaiman wiffle ball player. And Cam Noe, and Nolan Bloomquist, and Ben Coleman. 4 members of the Portage Wiffle Ball League on the court right now. These guys can hit the skin off the ball. All 4 solid pitchers, too, especially Cam Noe.
Kim Noe's just a freak athlete. Johnson taking it up for Portage Central to start off this quarter.
Wow.
Intercepted by Ben Johnson. A little lazy pass, but when you're up 10-0, now's the time to do that.
Good hands there. You keep hearing a lot of Thomas. 2 of those guys making a lot of plays, being active here.
Larson looking for somebody. Finds Braden Holyoke. Stripped away, but he's going to be fouled.
Looked like that was on Noe, but I love how Noe's playing right now. It looks like Coach Vanderhorst might have told, you know, be a little bit more aggressive, be a little bit more handsy, and use your athleticism to your advantage.
He's got a big body, big frame, you know. When he uses that, it's deadly.
You know, you always love an athletic guy, but an athletic guy that can throw it around, he's willing, but
Coleman on the breakaway for a second. And it's going to be good.
Composure personified.
Intercepted to Bloomquist, back to Coleman for the 2 points.
That's the Coleman family for you. His big brother Josh. Just both calmness. They do the right thing, make the right plays. He got poked in the face there.
It's going to be the second time for Lakeshore where they're getting some fingers to the face.
Yeah, Lakeshore might come into this one looking like they were in a UFC fight.
Again, the 3-finger combo, you could say.
Yeah, maybe
Kane's newly in on Westnedge. Check it out.
Solid food in there.
Intercepted.
Whoa.
Passed it to nowhere. Bloomquist goes for the drive. They're going to call it a charge, offensive charge.
Came in like a wrecking ball there. Shout out to Miley Cyrus. And that's going to be Lakeshore basketball.
Cam Noe came flying in there. He wanted the putback dunk. Got a little piece of the rim.
Yeah, that would have ended the game there.
Absolutely.
Emotionally.
That would have got the boys going.
And Lakeshore's got to get a bucket here. They've been cold, haven't been able to get in transition, and their half-court offense just nowhere to be found with Cam Noe wrecking things down low.
Thomas brings it up, swings it over to Larson. Coleman playing some hard defense. Nidlinger has nothing. Picks up his dribble. Finds Nidlinger on the drive. Offhand, no good.
Crafty
Swings
plays
it.
Nidlinger.
To Thomas, to Larson. That's a good bucket. That's a routine play right there.
That was all started with the composure and the cutting from Nidlinger. Finding his time, finding his space. Smart play.
Johnson taking it up the court. I wouldn't be surprised with the deep one from Johnson here.
Ooh.
Coleman, good dribbles. Bloomquist from 3, and it's good.
Boom. That's a big one.
Start the streak again.
We'll see. This is his last regular season game in this arena, but maybe going to the playoffs, Bloomquist can get blazing from 3-point. That would be huge for the
With the
Mustangs.
crosstown rival, Portage Northern, on Friday.
Yeah, a sweep would be huge for the Mustangs in that one.
Wow, and he answers Garrett Thomas for Lakeshore Lancers.
And you can always tell when it's Garrett Thomas shooting, not even by looking at him.
Unique form, but it works.
It falls, man. As a guy with an unorthodox jumper myself, I respect that a lot.
Bloomquist chucks it up, getting pressured in the corner.
Good hustler from
To
Needlander.
Johnson, the game in. Johnson gonna get the ball back. They're gonna slow it down.
Smart by Johnson. There isn't a shot clock. I mean, use it to your advantage.
You have all day. Backdoor cut, intercepted
hands.
by Ethan Thomas.
And
It's gonna be a reach foul by Bloomquist. Bloomquist got to be careful.
Yeah.
He's getting up there, close to 5.
that looked like an emotion foul there from Bloomquist. A little upset with losing the ball. And he's got a little too handsy
Got to keep
there.
composed.
And he'll get
Especially when you're up 10, you can't be doing that. He's going to be subbed off. Cardy and Giebel come back on.
Did his job there out for sure, though.
Absolutely. Brought the energy, brought the hustle.
And I like
Grant
this
Chase.
lineup here for the Lancers.
Jason Nidlinger. Holok goes up, and he's fouled.
Among the Giants. And you can tell that's a tiring move against two guys. You know, they're moving a lot of weight in that weight room. Shout out to the PC weight room. Great equipment in there.
Great equipment. Blessed.
You know, blessed to be a part of the school. They offer great classes such as weightlifting. Coach Haas gets his guys in the football field and in the classroom, all students available for that class in a great spot.
Quick shout out to our teachers. Amazing jobs.
Yeah. Any individual ones during this timeout you want to respect?
I like to respect Mr. Freeland.
Really, yeah.
Yeah. He's got a bunch of new classes on his hands this year, and he's working it out.
One
while
of those
coaching a
teachers
great
in and
football
out of the
field.
classroom.
Absolutely. Brought the football team, offensive coordinator, brought them to the semifinals, where they sadly got taken down by St. Mary of the Woods. But let's not forget about the great season before that.
Yeah. Got to give a shout out to Miss Bowen.
Miss Bowen, big shout out to Miss Bowen.
In and out of the classroom. Another one of those teachers, man.
We wouldn't be here without her. That is
Sure.
for sure.
Yeah, got to love student journalism. Empowering students every step of the way.
Great English teacher, also.
Yeah. I mean, electives, PC theater, best program, one of the best programs in the nation, arguably the best in the nation for theater.
A little biased, but I would agree.
You know, Newsies was just a beautiful piece of, you know, theatrics. I'd recommend everyone in the future to go see all Portage Central Theater Arts. Good free throw there by Holk.
Brings it back to a 9-point lead. Second one's down as well. They're only down 8.
7-0 run there, or I believe.
10-0.
Coleman stays with it.
Giebel finds him open. He's going to do that with his
Finish from
offhand. Good finish.
And Ben Coleman, I mean, his handle, underrated. He makes some crafty, shifty plays from time to time.
His vision on the court as well. He's always finding an open man.
Yeah. Underrated player.
Or being found as the open man. That is also for sure.
He can definitely be the unsung hero of some games.
Cardi awfully quiet this second half.
Needlager goes out of bounds and high-fives the ref mid-play. Interesting.
Hands him a $20 bill. Just joking.
Yeah, I remember, you know, as a tennis player myself, thought about doing that a couple times with some line judges, but, you know, just too much respect for the game.
Thomas in the corner, no good. It's going to be rebounded by Chase.
We're letting it fly here a little
from
bit.
Thomas, no good.
That one way off.
Coleman rushing down the court. He's going to try to put it up, and it's good.
Boom.
Way to use your body.
As we were talking, Ben Coleman, kick and play.
Holok over to Thomas. Thomas back to Holok, and
Had
no
the
frustration between the two.
mismatch. Yeah. Had the mismatch there.
Miscommunication. Off goes Gaiman, in for Johnson.
You know, as a coach, you don't want to see your guys feuding on the court, but definitely love the energy and passion they showed there. Hold each other accountable.
Absolutely. Cardi takes it up the floor.
Needling
For three. He just pulls it. No good off the back.
Interesting shot selection.
It's going to be a foul on Cardi.
Just got subbed in trying to make his mark. Got to settle down a little bit there.
A little immature basketball there.
Especially how good he's been playing tonight, man.
I know.
He's been having a very, you said that was immature there. He's been having a very mature game, getting us all aspects of the game involved.
Let his youth out there for a second, but he's going to dial it back in, no doubt.
Speaking of youth, him and Cam Noe, 2 sophomores, 2 guys I think, you look in 2 years' time, they're going to be really refined athletes. Cam Noe maybe can work on his hands a little bit in the offseason's coming, add some more aspects to his game. That could be a scary 2-man duo.
We will see what the future holds. But Johnson bringing it up the court.
Lakeshore wanted double dribble there.
Maybe got away with a little double dribble.
Looked like Holick might have touched it, though.
Cardi slowing it down. Giebel. Johnson.
A lot of switches here from the Lancers.
Colbert. Johnson. Good cut. Giebel. No good. Fike. And it's good.
That's a very solid play. Beautiful basketball. Off-ball movement.
Get the rock
everything.
moving. Stolen away by
Johnson.
Johnson. Johnson's going to find it. Oh, he's going to pass it to Fike. Fike doesn't have it. He tries to put it up from behind the backboard. And there's Coleman. Fouled.
Chase Fike this week, despite the good pass there, he's been eating a lot of cake.
Yes, he has. In celebration of Newsies, I believe.
Yeah. Had some cake in class, and I'm gonna tell you, that kid, he loves cake a lot. Maybe a little too much. That could be sort of a demise of his career going forward, but hopefully he can control his urges in the future.
Coleman's first shot not good.
Great kid though on and off the court.
Great baseball player as well.
Yeah, shout out to the PC baseball program. I think they could be the most improved program in the school this year. Had a rough year last year, but
Coleman's second one is good. Kugel. Williams. Williams drives and loses the ball.
Lakeshore's just got to get
Just
shots
chucks
up
it
here.
back. Kugel. That's going to be a
drive.
Oh!
Aggressive AJ
Giebel. Giebel.
Mustangs running away with it here, kind of outlasting
15-point lead for the Mustangs.
The Mustangs can afford to run a deeper rotation, get more guys involved. Lancers don't really have that.
Kugel looking for something. He's been out for a while. Interesting move by the coach, but he's back in. Larson. Larson drives, loses it.
Larson's
Coleman.
been quiet today, and he'll stay quiet.
Williams tracking down Coleman, but Coleman's going to go up, and it's going to be stuck in between the backboard and the rim.
A Wednesday night wedgie. Smack hoops.
Wednesday night wedgie. We'll see if that one catches on.
Last one I could potentially see in this building for a very long time, especially in the regular season. As a senior at Portage Central High School.
Me as well. Kugel, bring it up. Makes a tough move. Could have had the shot. Decides not to shoot.
Got it. 15-point game, minute 30. You have to get shots up. Cannot turn the ball over.
Cannot. It's going to be foul on the Lancers.
And this is nearing Rashawn Pollard and Scotty Brown time. Letting them get some run here. Oh. Tweedy, his second game of the night.
We're going to see all of them come in. It's going to be Brian Stoddard, Rashawn Pollard, Tweedy, and Scotty Brown. Johnson.
K. Tweedy got a lot of run on varsity early on.
Just got done with a JV game as well.
Yeah. Did go down to JV more to just get some minutes. He's a guy who loves to play. He's an MMA fighter off the court. He's a warrior.
He has a big body. Guy you do not want to mess with.
Yeah. And, love the drive of the kid to, have dignity. He'll go down to JV and help those guys out, give them some wisdom, and get a lot of valuable minutes. Another guy, down the stretch, he could be big.
In the double digits in the JV game.
Yeah. Tough loss there for the Mustangs, though. Shout to the Lakeshore basketball program and Coach Connor Roberts.
It's going to be Portage Central's ball. Keeble inbounding to Pollard.
Rashawn Pollard,
a.k.a. Cohen Carr.
Yeah, he'll say it himself. He plays like he wants to be like Cohen Carr out there. Doesn't quite have the athleticism, but
Not the hops quite yet.
great
We shall see.
intangibles on that kid.
Oh, that's going to be a reach foul. Scotty Brown's going to the line.
And another time you talk about locker room guy, one of the most underrated aspects in sports. This guy loves the program. He loves the sport. He loves to cheer on his guys. And, when he gets on the court, it's a beauty.
Another amazing baseball player. Kid can hit it a mile.
The fans devastated to see that one not drop. George Griswold, a great golfer over there in the student section.
Good friends with Scotty Brown. Both misses, but he gets his own rebound. He drives the lane.
Good hustle.
Going to be poked out. Stoddard with the ball. Let's see a shot go up here. 53 seconds. Pollard, back to Scotty. Scotty's driving. Goes up for the layup, and it's good!
Look at him happy for their guy. Too little Chase Fike and Joseph Gaiman say.
That's a team right there. Coggle for three, no good. And the boys are buzzing back here.
Scotty chance. Not Scotty Barnes, not Scotty Pippen. That's Scotty Brown.
The Scotty Brown. And he's got the ball again. He's going to drive.
Do it again. Oh.
Heat check.
Heat check there.
Off the top of the glass. And they just got to shoot it. Just shoot it. Don't hold
Clock's
on.
gonna
They
tick
just
down.
shoot it. You got to get rid of it.
And that's a
Larson,
beautiful ball game.
Thomas. Not Thomas, excuse me. Max
Pollard.
Klein. Rashawn stole it away, and that's
That's the
going to be
game.
a ball game. 53-36.
That was a fun game to watch. What a fourth quarter. What an end of the third from the Mustangs. They wear down Lakeshore, edge them out, outlast them, however you want to say it. Beautiful coaching from Coach Vanderhorst, and last regular season home game in this arena. Bittersweet. But, yeah, that was a very fun game.
Thank you for tuning into this exclusive coverage of Mustangs boys basketball on the Portage Central YouTube channel powered by PCTV. It has been a sensational evening for the student media at PCHS, and we hope this is the start of a good playoff run.
Yeah, for sure. We'll see you guys on Friday in person at Portage Northern. It's going to be a battle. Coach Prom, Coach Vanderhorst in their first year. See the Mustangs and sweep Portage Northern on the year.
Thanks for watching, and we're out.